Hey preschool team, I'm here to tell you about the first week of December and kind of the whole month of December. So if it's not obvious, it's Christmas season, so we are going to be talking all about the Christmas story all month except the very last month into the new year. We are going to do a week of 16 words with the kids. But the rest of the month, we're going to be talking about the Christmas story. So we're starting off this week, the first week of December, with the angel and telling Mary that she is going to have a baby. And so the key question this whole month is, why is Jesus special? And Jesus is God's son is the response that we're trying to get the kids to say. So that is the focus all month. And the story, like I said, is the angel and Mary. So everyone's going to get a blue sheet of paper and a white triangle and a face and then 2 feathers to create their angel. So you guys will have glue sticks in your baskets, and I'll throw some tape in there too, just in case you need something else to use. It's a little easier, but definitely some glue sticks on the feathers. I just glued all of this on, and it stays on just fine. So have them give their angel a face, and they can add color if they would like. And then at the bottom of the sheet, it says Jesus is God's son, the angel and Mary, and then it has the scripture from the story that we talked about this week. So that is what our 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, and kindergartners are going to do. And then our 2-year-olds are going to have this angel that they are going to color and then stick a sticker on with the same exact thing that's on the bottom of here so that they can have that reference. So it's a little simpler just because they have an angel that they can color or do whatever they would like with, decorate, and add their sticker to, and give it a face because it won't have a face on it. So that is for our 2-year-olds. And then our activity is going to be a story, but we have an additional activity or send home. This does not require a lot of work on your behalf. This is more for our families to do. We're giving them what I would like to think of as a resource that they can use. So we are teaching our kids the story and the celebration, but we want them to be inviting people to church, and so we're giving the families a resource to do that, to invite friends to church. Maybe it's a friend from school, maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's a cousin, whoever it is. So they have a birthday bash invite that says you are invited to a birthday bash for Jesus, and then it has Ridge Kids and Northridge, the Northridge logo on here, and then it says on, and it has our service times. This one has our Plymouth service times, but there is one that's specifically for Groseal, and it even has the Groseal address on it so that they don't get mixed up, whether it's a Groseal or Brayton or Plymouth service. It will have like the coordinating service time so that someone gets an invite, they know that it's at that campus, those times. So Groseal, you'll have your own. Brayton, you'll have your own with your own time, your service times on it for the Christmas services. So it has, for example, this one's for Plymouth. It has Saturday, December 22nd at 3:16/5:16, or Sunday, December 23rd at 9:16, 11:16, and 1:16. So it has all of those options on there. So if a family is handing this out, first of all, the family knows what times they can come and invite someone to, and then the family that they're giving it to will know. So in the inside, our hope is that the kids will add their own special note. I made a note to Carrie, my friend, and I put what service that I'm attending so that my friend Carrie can come to the same service as me and come to the birthday celebration. There's some coloring that they can do. They do not need to do this note at their table. This is something, like I said, that we can give the families to do with their kids at home to give out, because ultimately they're going to be the ones that need to support their kids and encourage them in giving it to someone. We don't go home with them. We can't do that. So this is going to be in your baskets. If you need to let them color it at the table, that's totally fine. If you need like some filler time at your table, let them color their card and start thinking about who they're going to give it to. Tell them this, explain to them what it is, and that you're going to do this at home with your family. And then we're going to just encourage parents to to follow up with that. So don't feel like you need to have the note written in there. That's something that can be done at home. And then we are also going to be sending these home. This is just something that gets put out with their craft or handed out at the door, however you want to do it in your classroom. So this doesn't require too much effort on your part, besides just making sure that it gets sent home. It is an advent calendar for the families to do. It's an actionable one that has two elements to it. One, telling the Christmas story and having the kids engage in the Christmas story, but then also doing different things with that each day. So, for example, what it says at the top is, gather around and read God's story of compassion one day at a time. Then go and do the suggested activities and live out your own story of compassion as a family. So day 1, a young couple, Mary and Joseph, get engaged. So that's starting the story portion. And then the actionable thing for them to do is tape change to a vending machine for someone else to find. So that is day 1 of the Advent calendar. And there's like any other Advent calendar, a day for every day leading up till Christmas. So these are going to go home to our families, and just in case you need to explain to a parent at the door what it is, that is what that is. So they're going to get lots of stuff because they're going to get their verse card like they always get in the beginning of the month, their parent cue like they always get in the beginning of the month. They're going to get an Advent calendar and a birthday invitation along with their craft. So there's lots going home. So make sure you guys got all of those. You'll have your book for the month in your room. So if you guys have time to do a book, gather them at the carpet. You can possibly, before you start reading, ask them to think about who they're going to invite to church for Christmas. And then you can read the book, and it's The Christmas Promise, which is a really nicely illustrated and fun way to tell the Christmas story. So you guys can go through this with them. To me, this is a longer book of one of the ones that I've given to you, so you can use this throughout the whole month. I think that there will be another week where you might need to grab it and continue reading it in your classroom, so just keep it up at the front of your room, and it will be a good resource. And I don't feel like I can say that's all because that was a lot, but that's all we have for you guys. So I hope to see you guys soon. Make sure you're signed up for a Christmas service, and I'll see you this weekend. Bye.